kinds of diseases. There are communicable and non-communicable diseases. Does anybody know what those words mean? Selfie.
Does communicable mean contagious?
It does. So a non-communicable disease is something you cannot give to someone else. Things like cancer, arthritis, fibromyalgia, migraines. Those are things, diabetes. We also talked about diabetes. We have a diabetic in our class. So those are things that you cannot give to someone.
Yeah, my mom says that I give her a migraine headache.
Yeah, my son gives me those too, but that's different. But so you cannot give someone that by sneezing or coughing or touching them or hugging them or sharing a drink with them. Okay? You cannot give them a non-communicable disease. You can, however, give things like the flu, the norovirus, a cold, things like AIDS. Those are communicable diseases. Those are diseases you can transfer to someone else. And that's why disease prevention is so important, because you don't want to spread those germs. That's why we ask you, when you have a temperature, stay home for 24 hours until you no longer have a temperature without medicine. That's why we ask you when you're vomiting and you have diarrhea, please stay home. Because you coming in is just spreading those germs to your peers. We tell you not to share your food and not to share your drinks. Not only because you don't know if that other student is allergic, but because, again, just like when I sneeze into my hand, if I'm sick and I take a sip out of your straw and then you drink out of it, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get sick. You're gonna get sick. So disease prevention is very, very, very important. Does anybody have any other questions, comments? Selfie.
Can you get vaccines to stop the diseases?
You can. There are many diseases that are preventable through vaccines. Things like varicella, which is chickenpox, measles, which unfortunately we are seeing again in our communities, mumps, the flu. You can get a vaccine for the flu. Now, just so we're clear, vaccines don't always prevent the disease. However, it will lessen your symptoms. It will lessen the length that you're sick. You know, we ask everyone to get the flu vaccine every year. You can still get the flu. But instead of it lasting 3 weeks and you possibly ending up in the hospital, it might only last a week and a half. And you'll feel like dirt, but you'll be okay. Whereas those 80,000 Americans that died last year, they didn't get their flu vaccine. And the biggest problem with the flu is dehydration. Another way to prevent diseases, which I talked to all of you about at the beginning of the year, because I came into your classrooms to talk about the flu, is keeping your immune system healthy. And one way to do that is to eat healthy foods. So what are some healthy foods? Fruits and vegetables.
Milk.
Milk.
Cheese.
I love cheese, but I can't necessarily say it's a healthy food. Things like protein, healthy carbs, healthy grains. You want to stay away from junk food. To keep your immune system healthy, you want to eat healthy, you want to get proper sleep. So it's a good 8 hours of sleep every night. That means shutting off your phone, shutting off your video games, shutting off your TVs, and actually sleeping. Anything else? Any other questions? You guys are so easy. My other class bombarded me with questions. Bombarded me, so that's why I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do this.
Well, we know them, so it's hard to say.
I know.
when my mother got the flu shot, she got sick from it?
Because you can still get the flu. All it does is shorten the length of time you have the disease for.
No, but she got sick from the shot. She got sick that
You
day,
can-
the next day.
You can, I'm going to tell you a story after, but you can have a reaction from the shot. Was she full-blown flu or was she just not feeling well?
I don't know.
You can have a reaction from vaccines. There are children that cannot even get vaccines because they're allergic to eggs, or they have seizures, or for different reasons they cannot get vaccines. And you can have a reaction. I've had reactions from the flu shot, and it can happen. But it's still a good thing to get because again, preventable diseases kill so many people. And it's an easy thing to prevent. It's an easy death to stop. Am I done?
Oh. Are you done? It's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Did I do the full 20 minutes?